this is Queen of Vibe. Hey there, Aries, and welcome to your February 2020. Ooh, somebody has a relationship from the past, a blast from the past. Some of you feeling nostalgic. Sorry, I'm pre-shuffling and these cards keep flying out. The Six of Cups just keeps coming out. Or there's things from the past you need to let go. But anyway, welcome to your Sun, Moon, Rising love reading for February 2020. And these readings are timeless, so whenever you watch this video, if it resonates with you, then it is what it is, okay? Welcome for those of you who are returning viewers, or if it's just your first time. Hopefully the message is going to be helpful to you. If it resonates, make sure to let me know in the comments. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, okay? Let's go. This is for singles and couples. Also, for those of you who are in a relationship with an Aries, this is for you also, okay? So let's see what's going on for my Aries. First, we have the Three of Cups, Temperance, passion, okay? The passion is lacking. Passion, okay? The passion is lacking. They don't feel very... The Fool. The World. You guys are going through some change. There is some type of transformation that you have, and you've thought about it, and you've thought about it. You are trying to reconcile with someone, okay? Either someone's coming to reconcile with you, and this is something that's a long time coming. This is something that's taken a lot of balancing your emotions. It's taken a lot of thought. It's taken a lot of preparation. It's going to take you, it's caused you to change, okay? Some of you, there's someone coming back to you, and they're trying to rekindle. They're trying to have a new chapter with you, though. They're not trying to have what they had with you before. If you are single, basically, Aries, it's lit right now. You're going out. Some of you, you have a Sagittarius, you have a Virgo, you have an Aquarius, and you have you have an Aquarius or a Capricorn after you. Okay, so some of you just have a whole lot of options. There's just like a whole lot of dating going on, and you're just like, you know, who am I going to choose? But others of you, though, this is a major change. Like, this is something that you feel like you want, and so therefore you're like making the adjustments, okay? Whether it's adjustments in yourself or whether this is a relationship where you're making some adjustments. Some of you have been in a third-party situation, and it's time to really decide, where does your heart lie, okay? So those are different scenarios that are going to resonate for different people. All right, so let's go ahead and let's pull some more cards on this reading. I just see, wow, Aries, like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've come a long way. There's been a situation that has come a long way. You've been maybe defensive in the past, but this is something like you've decided you want to focus on it, okay? It's worth it to you. You've thought about it. You know, for others, it may seem like, oh, you're just going off into this new direction all of a sudden, but they don't know the amount of, like, they don't know how deep you really went. They don't know internally the changes that you've gone through in order to make this decision, okay? In order to go after what it is that you want. All right, since nothing's coming, let's go ahead and let's do this. All right, with this Three of Cups, yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. You're going for it. You're like, I want this. Ooh, some of you dealing with a Pisces, Death in reverse. You're like, no, this is not over. Oh, gosh. Seven of Pentacles. You're like, you don't have the patience to not go after this anymore. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You're not going to accept whatever state things are in right now. Others of you, you are, okay, so Aries, I gotta say what I see. I have to say what I see, okay? If you see something, say something. So, while everyone is not in a third party, But some of you are in a third party situation, okay? And there's one person that you really want to make it work with. There's another person that you're just like really trying to figure out what to do with, okay? And it's like you really want to make somebody a mistress or, you know, a side piece or whatever you want to call it. Like some of you know that you cannot leave the situation that you're in, or you're not prepared to leave the situation that you're in, but you are prepared to go after this person that you're very sexually attracted to this person. You're very sexually attracted to this person. And you don't even consider it a waste of time to go after this situation and go after this person. Mm-mm-mm. So that's going to resonate for some. For some of you, this is someone coming after you. Okay, someone coming after you because they feel like it's not over and they realize where they didn't put in enough effort. Okay, so whether that's you realizing that you didn't put enough effort into a situation, or the other person realizing that they didn't put enough effort into the situation, but there's a very strong attraction here. Some of you, what do we have? Aries. Aries, what am I feeling? You are like, you've got all of this energy, and it's for some of you, it's just like you've got to get it out. Okay, and some of you, there is somebody that you want to unleash. So there's a lot of like sexual energy, but it's not. I think you are trying to channel it into sexual energy because you're very excited and passionate about this person. But I think you're underestimating the emotional connection here. Some of you, you're underestimating your emotions. Some of you, as much as you've tried to balance it and think about things and you're ready for this new beginning, I don't know if you're really paying attention to how serious this would be. Like, you're not doing all of this just because you're sexually attracted to someone. Like, I hope you understand. Or for those of you, this person's coming towards you, they're not just doing it because it's sexual. Like, no one's putting in all of this internal work just for sex. Okay, no one's gonna put themselves out there and convey this message, you know, just because it's sex. So I wonder if you understand. Like, do you realize it's not just sex? Okay. All right, what else is going on? We've got Temperance. We've got the Hanged Man. I just keep picking up like you've really been chilling in the cut, right? You've just been hanging back. And in that time, you've had a lot of time to think, and you've had a lot of time to figure out what it is that you want. And, you know, you've got a lot of time to decide that, you know what? You know where you made mistakes. You know where you've come up short. You know where you've been lacking and inadequate, right? You know. So you're owning it, whether it's just to yourself or to this other person. But you're ready to communicate to this person what it is that you want, okay? You're ready to spark something up. Okay, come on, cards. Are you going to give me something? Let me just go ahead, because the cards, it's like you guys may not appreciate me calling you out, so now the cards are like stiffening up on me. Okay, so under this Hanged Man, yep. Three of Pentacles. Five of Wands in reverse. This came out here a pre-shuffle, and I put it back in, and I've been shuffling. The Five of Cups in reverse. You are going to reconcile with someone because you cannot get over them. You cannot get over this person, Aries. You want to make things work. You're like, I'm willing to get rid of everyone else. I'm willing to get rid of the competition. Or you feel like when you're in the picture, there is no competition. You're like, there is no competition. There is no one else. It's just you, and I want it back. You're like, I made a mistake. You know, I'm sorry. Let's get over what happened in the past. I'm ready. Okay. Some of you feel like you've healed. Others, for those of you who have gone through a situation, for those of you who were in a third party and you were not the you were not the person who had another person. You were the first person, let's just say. Right? Because there's the first person. It's the one in the middle that has the two people, right? So you're the first person. You've found out you were in a third party, and you did a lot of soul searching, to figure out how to have a new beginning. And so, you're going to have that conversation about how to fix things, how to make things work. And, you're going to have to let go. Like, they're going to have to let go of the third party. You're going to have to forgive them and learn how to get over everything that's happened, okay? If you're single, you've just heal. Like, there's something that you've got to heal from. You've got to get over yourself, this image of yourself. Like, just because you've made mistakes, that doesn't make you who you are. You can decide. You are who you decide to be, not what anyone else thinks of you, not what anyone says. All right, so go after what you want. Like, you made mistakes, and sometimes you just have to be honest. I made a mistake. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. And that goes a long way, especially for those of you where there's a reconciliation coming. I feel like I'm sorry I made a mistake needs to be part of this reconciliation, to be honest. Whether you're initiating the reconciliation or someone's initiating a reconciliation with you, I'm sorry I made a mistake needs to be a part of the reconciliation. What do the romance angels have for you? Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. And I feel like you've been praying and visualizing. You've been calling on all the powers of the universe. Okay? With the power of Grayskull here, you've been calling on all of the powers that be to help you to make this, this, to get to, I'm tongue tied. You've called on all the powers in your, at your fingertips that you can summon, that you can muster, the universe, God, whoever, whatever. You've soul searched. You've examined your own emotions. You've seen your inadequacies. You've found where you need to, do better. Where the other person needs to better. So it's like you've come to a completion. You've completed a cycle and you're ready for a new beginning. You're ready to do this over and you're ready to do this right. You're ready to do this different. And, in order to facilitate the movement forward and to facilitate healing, there has to be not just a reconciliation of the union, but there has to be a reconciliation of the things that have happened. There has to be an apology. There has to be admittance. We can't pretend like these things didn't happen. We can't just pretend like we're in a fairy tale land and we're going to start fresh. We're going to run into each other's arms and cry. And I'm so happy to see you again. No. No, we're going to have to be grown-ups and we have to admit our faults and we have to pinpoint the pressure points in the situation, the areas where we fall short, the areas that we need to improve on, so that you don't wind up in another situation where you're looking back and you're like, damn, I got to reconcile with this person, because there's obviously something here that's so important to you, and maybe even to the universe, for you to have with this person. For those of you who this is, and I'm sorry if you're not in a reconciliation, but that's what this reading is about, okay? I'm not trying to make it into something just to fit everyone. This is specific. This is a reconciliation. This is someone who has really decided that they want someone in their life and that they're not willing to accept things being over. okay? And that they've accepted their faults and they're ready to do the work and do what it takes to get this person back. And so my advice, right, what's coming from this is to let go of the control issues. And sometimes that control issue is trying to control the narrative of how things happen. Go to this person. If you were the one that made a mistake, apologize and then allow this person to heal. Okay, they may not accept you open arms. Sorry, my pseudo Jamaican accent come out. They may not accept you with open arms right away, and that's where you have to let go of the control. You cannot force your will. Just because you're in a great, positive, abundant, ready for change energy, this person has to process all of this. You've taken that time to process it. You don't know where their mind has been. You don't know if they've taken that same amount of time. So let them process the situation and then it will unfold, okay? Let it unfold naturally. If this person is meant to be in your life and you know they are, we know that they are, let them process. Give them the opportunity to get to where you are so that you can have something real and not just something sexual, because that's where things went wrong before. Okay? This needs a real foundation. Sex is not a foundation. Love is not a foundation. Okay? And that's what this other person is needing. That's what you are needing. So if someone's coming towards you, or if the person that you're dealing with is trying to apologize and saying that they've changed, that's amazing, great, wonderful. Let's talk facts. Let's talk real deal, how to make this work. All right, guys? So Aries, that is your reading for February. All right, let me know if this resonated with you. Um... If it did, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Okay, I appreciate you guys for being here. And I'll see you at the next reading. Bye, Aries.